Welcome to the Slavic Bestiary. Here I will tell you about the worst beasts and demons that have been living on the Slavic lands for centuries. Hermus is an extremely dangerous creature that inhabited the Kashubian forests and meadows, where he attracted to himself adders, hornets, wasps, and all other stinging and biting creatures. They drew poison from their guardian, which they later used to harm other animals and people. Hermus also poisoned some plants and mushrooms so that they became dangerous to health and life. However, the worst happened when the insidious beast spit its nasty secretions into the booze. Vodka treated in this way would sweep off the feet of the toughest peasant, often sending him to the other world. No wonder then that, having encountered Hermus, many amateur alcoholics tried to kill him, thus saving future generations of drunkards. However, this was not the best idea, as the enraged demon summoned to his aid clouds of his venomous charges. These attacked the intruder, bringing him to a very painful death. Turosik is an ancient wilderness demon appearing in the form of a powerful king of the forest, who charged at wanderers passing through his territory and caused them to flee blindly between the trees in panic. With respect to the hunters, Turosik used a different tactic. He pretended to be a severely wounded, weakening individual in front of them. Blinded by the vision of easy and spectacular capture, the hunters followed him into the depths of the forest, from where they were no longer able to get out. Fooled, the men never returned to the trail again. Their bones, thoroughly eaten by ants, were later found in the forest. A werewolf is a man who, on the effect of a cast curse or spell, turned into a wild beast. In half-wolf and half-human form, he wandered through the wilderness, attacking people and animals. He could not be wounded, except with a consecrated weapon. When a werewolf of his own accord became a sorcerer, he could at any time return to human form. If, on the other hand, someone was turned into the beast, someone without his participation or knowledge, it was usually a form of punishment, condemning the unfortunate to many years of life in animal form. Werewolves have been known since ancient times. We find mention of them already in Herodotus. There are also many medieval accounts talking about their monstrous activities from them. We know that into wolves turn not only individuals, but whole groups, for example, wedding parties. In the 16th and 17th centuries, the ability to change into a beast began to be attributed to Satan's accomplices. In court records of that era, we encounter cases of werewolf trials. In order to protect oneself from attack of these beasts, it was necessary to ask in prayer for the intercession of Saint Nicholas, who was the patron saint from wolves. Kania, seeing children left unsupervised, appeared in the village, flying down from the sky on a white cloud. As she had the form of an extremely beautiful woman, the children trusted her. Probably thinking that she was some celestial being, they readily succumbed to the persuasion and climbed on the cloud on which the Kania came down to earth. When they did, the demon flew away, abducting the unfortunate little victims into the unknown. Therefore, people came up with a saying, "Children, children, the Kania is flying." Chorobnik is a demon of weakness who, in the form of an old, ugly, and dirty grandfather, appeared in the village to spread contagious diseases. When he would appear, the weather would deteriorate for weeks. The wind would stop, the rain would fall incessantly, and the sun would become sick and disappeared behind a blue haze. All this made even the greatest optimists fell into melancholy and despondency. People simply felt sick of living. Then fumes released by the pathogen, similar to Ayub's fog or cobweb, began to drift across the ground. Whenever a person came within their reach, he would contract a severe fever and spend the next few weeks convalescing in bed. Those demons also had their female counterparts. These, it was said, could be even more harmful than their husbands.